Good evening. It's July the 4th, and for our American friends, that means it's a day of celebration. But yet, here in London, an anti-American 4th of July party was held by current and one-time Americans. Our Sean Irvine is standing by live to explain this. Sean.
Well, Tara, the American Revolution, as you know, started small, and it was a small gathering of American expats in London today, promising a fight. Some didn't want to reveal their identities, but they're all angry about FATCA. That's the deal that now requires Canadian banks and the Canadian Revenue Service to work together to identify them to the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. The group is among up to 1 million Canadians with ties to the United States who could end up owing Uncle Sam.
All the fixings are on the table, and the company is ready to mark the 4th of July. But as this upside-down flag clearly shows you, this group isn't happy with their homeland.
Those of us here today don't have much loyalty to the United States and haven't had for at least 3 years since this attack has come into our lives.
All but one at the table is a born American, and each has now lived and paid taxes in Canada for up to 40 years. They've always been required to pay any amount owing to the U.S., but now, with the Harper government agreeing to FATCA, they fear Uncle Sam will have a better chance of finding them and their bank accounts.
If this was being done by China, Russia, Iran, or Eritrea, there would be outrage.
Lynn Swanson is the only member of this group revealing her identity. Speaking for the others, she says Canada's leaders have let this group, all now citizens, down.
With the federal government agreeing to FATCA, the expats say they'll launch a legal challenge that could cost up to $1 million. As they await donations, they say the stress caused by the agreement is more than financial.
This man's wife came to Canada at age 5. He says she's fearful she'll be forced to pay the government of her birth.
It's caused depression, it's caused anxiety, it's caused a lot of issues in our family that I've been dealing with, and it's all at the expense of her not being protected by the Canadian government.
Swanson, who belongs to the group Maple Sandbox, has renounced her American citizenship in the hopes of staying off U.S. radar. Others here are about to follow suit, along with thousands more, according to a February survey. In the meantime, she reads the group's rewritten U.S. Declaration of Independence, hoping the American and Canadian governments will listen.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all people are created equal.
And Swanson admits the legal fight is a long way from being undertaken. However, financial donations are coming in and public attention to the issue is growing. In the meantime, she expects more Londoners and Canadians with dual U.S. citizenship may just renounce it, even if it means losing the right to free travel and the ability to seek work in America. Tara.
All right. Thank you very much, Sean.